Wait, did you catch what Kyrie said to that one fan while he was walking out of the pregame tunnel? Or that time LeBron said something downright savage to a fan sitting courtside. But what if I told you there are so many insane hidden chats you had no idea about? These are the most ridiculous hidden chats in the NBA. Let's start with KD. Kevin Durant is famously known to get on social media and troll NBA fans. So it's not a surprise he's involved in this one. Michael Rappaport is a different case altogether. He's the type who seems to go out of his way to stay relevant. And this news all broke because of Rappaport sharing his secret DMs on Twitter. It started with a tweet that Rappaport put out. This tweet said this: I receive threats and disgusting messages daily, but never in my wildest dreams did I think @KDTray5 would be among them. The snake himself is now threatening me, bringing up my wife, and wants to fight. This is supposed to be America's sweetheart, right? #I'm the real MVP. Pretty intense stuff, right? Well, attached to the message was the screenshots of the DMs from Durant. Well, KD ain't responding in an easy tone either. You a Durant's message was in response to this tweet by Rappaport. KD seemed deeply into his feelings with the @NBA on TV crew after the game. Rappaport replied by saying, just do the interview. And if you are upset about something they've said, say something. The NBA fined Durant $50,000 for his heated exchange with Rappaport. Durant followed up with a tweet that said that their beef was normal. Well, dang, if that was normal, then this next one is all out overboard. Now, not all hidden chats from NBA players have been digital. There have been some famous court chats between players and between players and fans. For example, during a game against the Portland Trail Blazers in 2018, a fan yelled at LeBron, asking him where Kyrie was at.
No, they don't forget.
This, of course, was after Kyrie demanded to be traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers. And so much speculation was brewing with fans, wanting to know what Kyrie and LeBron's relationship was like, especially after it was reported that LeBron was tempted to beat Kyrie's behind. LeBron appropriately responded to the fan by saying, at your mama's house.
Forget, do they? No, they don't forget.
Your mama's house.
Kyrie was also heckled with the same treatment. While walking to the locker room in a game against the Philadelphia Sixers in Philly, a fan screamed, Kyrie, where's LeBron? And Kyrie responded by saying something I'd rather not regurgitate around here. You know, the kids are watching this video too. But if you're itching to know, he said something along the lines of suck my you-know-what.
Kyrie, where's LeBron? Suck my
Yeah, those two players definitely weren't in the mood for these fans' shenanigans. But some hidden chats haven't always happened between fans and players. We've seen two guys on the court going at it too. In 2017, Steph Curry famously trash-talked Boston Celtics guard Jaylen Brown after Brown switched on to Curry with the third quarter clock running down, and after some fancy dribbling and a beautiful pump fake, Curry leaned in and drilled a three-pointer as the time expired. As Brown was heading back to the bench, Curry was pointing, laughing, making talking motions with his hand, and he said this to Brown, I own your ass, I own your ass, stop talking. Brown wasn't sure why Curry trash-talked him. After the game, he said, I didn't say anything to anybody. I don't know what that was about. Sometimes these hidden chats almost turn violent, like the moment between Phoenix Suns Devin Booker and Minnesota Timberwolves Gorgui Dieng. During a game in 2019, these two players got into a little trash-talking on the court, which led to both of them getting ejected.
Oubre coming to the defense of his teammate. And
one on him when they both out of here. Both of them. They're going.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Dieng then yelled at Booker, telling him to meet me in the tunnel.
And Gorgui Dieng is now talking to Devin Booker and telling Booker, come meeting in the tunnel.
This prompted Booker to nod in agreement and run toward the back. Of course, security would ruin their reunion in the back, or we might have seen something wild happen behind the scenes. But sometimes these hidden chats can come from the press. In 1990, when a Cleveland newspaper wrote an article stating how their Cavs player, Craig Elo, was going to ground Air Jordan, the article stated that Elo was one of the best defenders in the game and that he would make it tough for Michael Jordan in their next game. What happened in the next game, you ask? Comment down below if you already know. If you don't, I'll tell you. Jordan dropped a career-high 69 points while grabbing a career-high 18 rebounds. Yeah, so much for ground and air Jordan. Well, then I guess by playing alongside Mike for all those years, Scottie Pippen learned a ton from the man who wasn't just an assassin on the court, but an assassin with his smack talk. During a game in the 1997 NBA Finals, it would have been Game 1, which was played on a Sunday. Utah Jazz great Karl Malone went to the foul line to shoot 2 crucial free throws with 9.2 seconds left in a tie game. As Malone was getting ready to shoot his free throws, Pippen said to him, "The mailman doesn't deliver on Sundays." This is probably the greatest line of trash talk in NBA history. It psyched Malone out enough to cause him to miss both free throws.
10 seconds to go.
Which set up Michael Jordan's game-winning buzzer beater.
5, Jordan putting more on Russell. We're down to 2, now to 1. Here's Jordan. It's all over. The Chicago Bulls have won at the buzzer.
I mean, it's one thing to trash talk when you're a superstar player with plenty of game, but trash talking at 19 years old, when you haven't even played an actual NBA game yet? And you trash talk one of the greatest and fiercest competitors of all time. Kyrie, are you insane, bro? Hey, we know that Kyrie Irving is one of the best one-and-done college players ever. We already knew Kyrie would embrace the hype. He was so confident in his supreme ability and welcomed all the comparisons. He was so confident to famously challenge Kobe Bryant to a one-on-one game before he ever played in a single regular season game in the NBA. As a 19-year-old rookie, Kyrie was selected to participate on the 2012 Team USA roster. That roster featured guys like Kobe, LeBron, KD, Dwight Howard, Chris Paul. The list goes on and on. Before a Team USA practice one day, Kyrie started chattering with Kobe and said he could beat him in a one-on-one game.
This is me throwing us out to you one-on-one.
I give him credit for his confidence. It's 50 grand in my charity. Greatly appreciated. Hey, easy money. Easy money. Easy money.
Although the one-on-one we would have loved to see never happened that summer, we got a good taste of what would have happened if these two did go at it in a good old-fashioned king of the court style game to 11. Kyrie finally got the chance to capture the respect of Kobe during a regular season game in 2012 when Kyrie's Cavs squared off against Kobe's Lakers. Did Kyrie prove to Kobe that he would beat him in a one-on-one during this game? Not exactly. Kyrie did, however, play a nice game. He had 28 points and added 11 dimes, and Kobe recognized how skilled the young fella was. For Kobe, he went off for 42 points. You knew the Mamba wouldn't take it easy on the young Kyrie. All that talk about a one-on-one, how he beat Kobe, how he was next in line. Here was Kyrie's chance. Kobe, meanwhile, he was ready. He knew exactly what was running through Kyrie's mind and wasn't about to let any of it happen. A roar grew in the crowd as they anticipated a little one-on-one between their young star and Kobe.
It's Bryant who takes on the challenge. See if Kyrie does as well.
Kyrie attacked Kobe at the top of the key. He went behind the back with Kobe draped all over him. He stopped on a dime, spun off his pivot foot, and let a shot fly. But Kobe stuffed Kyrie's shot right back in his face.
Behind the back, couldn't shake him. Bryant throwing all over the defender and he blocked it.
To finish off this mini one-on-one contest, Kobe demanded the ball on the other side, posted Kyrie up, gave him a shimmy shake, and hit a fall-away shot near the baseline in Kyrie's face. Maybe next time, young blood. Man, these chats were gold. I mean, I could watch these all day long. Kind of like this video right here. What are you waiting for? Go check it out.